This video discusses online allegations, rumored claims, and public reactions solely for commentary and analytical purposes. Nothing in this content should be considered confirmed or factual.
I'm a romantic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think, like many of us, I'm very protective of my heart and matters of the heart. So I'm an enormous romantic, but it just takes me a while to get there. But once I do, I'm at your beck and call.
It's insane how quickly a headline can turn from hot to cold in this town. 1 second it's just another low-key breakup. The next Pierre finally opens his mouth. And suddenly everything we assumed about his romance with Teyana Taylor is flipped on its head. This was the couple fans claimed was forever. The pair people were already hyping for a wedding before they even went public. But now Aaron has spoken. And the reality isn't the scandal everyone was salivating for. No cheating, no betrayal, no fiery drama. According to him, the breakup boiled down to one thing: timing. Two skyrocketing careers colliding at the exact same moment, pushing them apart instead of together. Fame didn't save them, it strained them. And with Aaron finally airing his side, the story is twisting. What once looked like a fairy tale split now feels messy and real. The internet is rushing to rethink a love story that, according to Aaron, was never as picture-perfect as we all believed.
Took me out. Women are already flooding Aaron's comments, trying to get his attention, because he posted a very, very fine as hell picture of himself. All right, that's what he posted.
We didn't see it coming, which is almost laughable given how loud they were without uttering a single word. It felt like we all fell for Hollywood's cleanest soft launch in ages. Remember February, the 15% pledge gala in LA? The two of them side by side, grinning like they shared a secret code. At first, it seemed coincidental. Two stunning people in the same elite crowd. Nothing more. Then came the Vanity Fair Oscars afterparty, the classic spot where Hollywood romances quietly surface. They didn't arrive together, but the snaps inside told the story anyway. The glances, the stance, that effortless ease. By March, whispers became obsession. When Teyana Taylor dropped that black and white Oscars carousel with the line, "No gray area," the internet flipped. For once, fans felt it was authentic. Then Pierre appeared in the teaser for Teyana's Escape Room visual album. That kiss didn't just stir talk, it exploded it. Fans weren't shipping, they were pronouncing fate. Two artists, both ascending, both freshly single, colliding at full throttle. But looking back, that much heat rarely lasts. In this town, it burns bright, and it usually takes something.
And here's the problem. Pierre was too fine. See, ladies, this is what you get. And this is why I say, this is why you got to get an ugly man. Or even not an ugly man, you got to get a medium ugly man. You got to get a man with a great personality. Because see, when you get a man like Pierre with that height, those eyes, the cheekbones, the abs, you're going to have to deal with all of this, the women circling him.
The next major spark hit in June, Pierre's 31st birthday. Teyana Taylor went all out, throwing a surprise bash and making it Instagram official with a caption that had fans losing it. Cheers to 31 and many more wins. Screenshots flew, emojis were dissected, and Aaron's reply, "Now and always, thank you, Tay," read like a quiet vow. From the outside, it seemed effortless, natural, two people completely in sync. Around that time, Teyana spoke gently about him in interviews, calling him kind, saying he made her feel safe. For someone fresh from a very public divorce, that wasn't casual praise. That sounded like real healing. Insiders even revealed she called him her apple pie, a nickname more than cute, symbolic. Comfort, home, peace after chaos. For a while, it truly seemed like she'd found it. Then came the shift, the silence. Red carpet appearances stopped. Photos vanished. Tags disappeared. Likes that were once automatic suddenly gone. No unfollows, no drama, just deliberate distance. By late fall, fans grew uneasy. One viral TikTok summed it perfectly, from everywhere to nowhere overnight. When Page 6 confirmed a split, it landed almost anticlimactic. No cheating, no explosive scandal, just two people quietly stepping away. And in Hollywood, that kind of quiet usually signals the untold story waiting beneath the surface.
Like sharks smelling blood in the water. All kind of sharks going after this man. Old sharks, young sharks, cougar sharks, male sharks, menopausal sharks. baby sharks, baby mama sharks.
When Aaron Pierre finally broke his silence, fans were blindsided. No bitterness, no melodrama, not even a defensive edge. He just sounded drained. It was timing, he said softly, like someone who had made peace with the ending long before anyone noticed. And honestly, it made sense. Teyana Taylor's career was exploding in every direction. Golden Globe nods, Oscar buzz, a critically acclaimed album, back-to-back roles. She was everywhere, from New York to London, radiating the momentum artists spend years chasing. Meanwhile, Aaron's schedule was just as relentless. DC's Lanterns, the Star Wars Starfighter project with Ryan Gosling, and another film releasing early next year. They weren't just busy, they were on different planets. At that level, love stops being emotional and starts being logistical. Outwardly, they seemed like a perfect match, creatives, powerhouses, ambitious souls. But insiders say that was exactly the problem. Both alphas. One industry source said that's romantic, until it isn't. Someone always has to slow down, and neither would. Their romance reportedly became a pattern of airport reunions, 48-hour windows, and endless goodbyes. That wasn't fading passion, it was sheer exhaustion. Even post-split, respect lingered. Like stayed, quiet support remained. When Teyana showed up solo at a major afterparty, radiant and unbothered, fans called it freedom. But sometimes freedom carries quiet loneliness. Aaron's last Instagram post, a silent photo with no caption, only amplified that feeling. He didn't clarify. He didn't delete the comments. And maybe that said it all.
When I tell y'all, when it comes to available men, sometimes we women are just too thirsty. Okay? Now, I think everybody knows, we were all shocked to read reports that Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre split up over the holidays. They did. That is such a hot couple gone to waste. They are so, together. They were so beautiful.
We can't ignore the irony. The very timing that drew them together is what eventually tore them apart. Escape Room wasn't just the title of Teyana Taylor's project. It quietly became the blueprint of their romance. Two people trapped by momentum, navigating love amid flashing cameras, overlapping schedules, and careers that refused to slow down. That music video that once symbolized unity now feels like a time capsule. The glances, the tenderness, the way they touched, it all hits differently in hindsight. It almost feels like they knew the clock was already ticking. Like goodbye began long before the internet noticed. Still, not everyone buys the no drama line. Fans point to Teyana's last interviews, noting how measured and guarded she sounded, like someone choosing words with surgical care. When she said she was walking a straight line, unarmed, ready to receive whatever her career momentum and clashing schedules handed her, it sounded poetic, but also like preparation. Preparation to let go of something she could no longer carry. Aaron Pierre's remarks about creative independence only fueled speculation. People close to him insist he adored her, but felt himself fading into the background as her star soared. A classic Hollywood imbalance, the quiet lead versus the headline magnet. The internet dubbed it a limited series, not a franchise, but that's the point. No scandal to mask the truth. Just two people who truly cared, undone by success moving faster than love could keep pace.
Honestly, I'm an introvert. Despite my career choice as an actor, an artist, I'm actually an introvert and somewhat of a recluse. So a lot of this year, the reception, I've been enjoying it and receiving it in the...
Now, the question everyone's asking, is this truly the end, or just an intermission? Hollywood adores a reunion arc, and chemistry like theirs doesn't vanish just because awards season arrives. Insiders are already betting they'll cross paths again, after parties, premieres, maybe even presenting at the same show. You can picture it, Teyana Taylor in gold, Aaron Pierre in black, a polite hug for the cameras that says everything and nothing at once. In this town, closure doesn't exist, it just gets rebranded. Even more intriguing is how quiet they've both stayed since Aaron's revelation. Teyana has thrown herself into work, posting behind-the-scenes glimpses, smiling like someone who's learned to turn heartbreak into momentum. Aaron has done the same, seen at fashion events in Europe, giving interviews that feel more spiritual than personal, letting things unfold as they should, he once said. Translation: no bad blood, just lingering bruises. But here's the whisper everyone's passing around. What if the bad timing story is just the polite version? Some insiders claim the romance moved with near-surgical precision. Red carpet appearances, the album trailer Kiss, synchronized moments lining up with major career milestones. In Hollywood, coincidence often masquerades as choreography. Maybe their connection sparked on camera before it went private, and somewhere along the way, performance blurred into reality. Perhaps that's why it ended as it did, not with drama, but with a quiet step back when the spotlight proved too bright for love to survive.
I had a hard time listening to him. She heard blah, 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 blah. I am just like, I mean, I heard it, I received it, I respect it. But your eyes are unfair. Like, they're unfair. Like, I can be your mom, but I'm just, wow, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. It's hot in here. I'm kidding.
That's why the ending hit so hard. It wasn't merely two people drifting apart. It was the collapse of an image everyone had helped craft. Back in November, Teyana Taylor gave that now famous interview, saying, "If I call him my boyfriend, it's because we set it together." In hindsight, that wasn't a flex, it was a boundary, a quiet reclaiming of her story. After surviving one highly public breakup that turned her life into content, she wasn't about to play that game again. Meanwhile, Pierre's team was reportedly executing quiet damage control, ensuring his franchise trajectory didn't get overshadowed by relationship chatter. Their shared silence wasn't accidental, it was protection. Still, speculation didn't stop. Comment sections morphed into theories. Theories turned into conspiracies. Some fans said it looked too polished, like a movie trailer romance instead of real-life love. Others argued the opposite. The lack of oversharing made it authentic. The uncomfortable truth: both can coexist. In Hollywood, real emotion often lives inside performance, and the machine thrives on authenticity just as much as illusion. Then came the lie detector clip. Teyana laughing about never calling him Mufasa. Playful on the surface, but the internet read it as distance, past tense, dodged intimacy. 15 seconds of nervous laughter reignited everything. Suddenly, it wasn't just bad timing, it was detachment. And that's how obsession works. The same fans who once wrote love sonnets were now dissecting eye contact, tone, and pauses, turning silence into spectacle.
I need to know from you, what was it like when you saw his viral spirit tunnel?
You want to know how it was for me?
What was it like, Regina? What you got, girl?
No, it was impressive.
It was impressive.
It was
Elaborate.
impressive.
Elaborate. Somebody said yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. You know, well, he's very handsome.
Meanwhile, Teyana Taylor was quietly owning every room she entered. Paul Thomas Anderson calling her one of one, Roger Pierre Henson saying, "She's just that girl." That kind of praise doesn't just flatter, it cements your spot in the next tier. Pierre, meanwhile, was navigating blockbuster pressure, the kind that turns every interview into a minefield. Cast opposite Ryan Gosling? Perfection isn't expected, it's demanded. Suddenly, both were trapped by success. Different sets, different continents, same widening distance. People close to them say even when they tried to reconnect, it felt like parallel lives that never intersected at the right moment. And here's where it gets almost poetic. After the breakup, Teyana didn't turn bitter. She stayed gracious, liking his posts, dropping subtle nods during live appearances. "He handled me like a cup of tea," she once said. That line resurfaced everywhere like a lyric fans couldn't shake. Aaron posted that moody light and shadow photo, no caption. The comments flooded in. "She's your tea. Don't let her cool." It's wild how audiences romanticize endings, but maybe that's why this one lingers. No villain, no betrayal, just timing refusing to cooperate. Insiders say the clean narrative wasn't accidental. Both teams allegedly agreed on dignified silence. No leaks, no blame. In modern Hollywood, mystery sells better than mess. And every nostalgic post proves it's working.
Oh my God, those close-up we should get a close-up. Those are like mesmerizing, beautiful.
Thank you.
What color are they?
I don't know.
I'll find out. I'll tell you what.
Still, something about this story refuses to settle. Maybe it's the way Pierre carefully avoids saying her name in interviews, as if speaking it could reopen a wound that never fully healed. Or the way Teyana Taylor lights up when love comes up, only to quickly steer the conversation back to work, purpose, forward motion. That kind of restraint doesn't feel accidental, it feels unfinished. There's a quiet tension, a sense that the final act hasn't been shown yet. Because if their connection really fell victim to timing, What happens when the timing shifts? Awards season is back. Red carpets are lining up. Shared circles mean shared rooms. Hollywood is far too small for two stars like this to keep orbiting without eventually colliding again. And if they do, anything could happen. Maybe just a polite smile, a hug for the cameras. Or maybe, under the lights and rehearsed indifference, something sparks back to life. Because Hollywood's favorite genre isn't tragedy, it's the comeback. There's cinematic symmetry in two people who couldn't align during their rise, finding clarity once the dust settles. Maybe this was never about forever, but a lesson that even the brightest connections can burn out when ambition hovers too close to the flame. So, what do you think? Real love crushed by timing, or a perfectly staged chapter that fooled even them? Drop your take below. Something tells us this story isn't over.